All right, today we're going to talk about how to use the distance formula. So the distance formula is d equal to the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 to the power of 2 plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 to the power of 2. And we use this when we want to figure out how far apart 2 points are. Now, there are multiple ways of doing this. You don't always have to use the distance formula. So let's say I had a point here and a point here. I want to know how far apart these 2 points are. Now some of you guys might try to use a ruler and try to measure it out, or you might want to use the distance formula, right? Or we can also use something else that we know. We can use the Pythagorean Theorem, because I noticed that I can draw a right triangle with these 2 points, like so. And I know that the distance from here to here can be found by taking this length, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and taking 4 to the power of 2 plus 6 to the power of 2 to help me find x, which would be to the power of 2. So that would give me what? 16 plus 36 equals 2x squared. If I add these together, I get 52 equals to x squared. And I can take the square root of 52 to figure out what that distance is. So, square root of 52 gives me 7.21. So that's how I always figure out the distance from this point to this point using the Pythagorean Theorem. Now, let's say instead I want to use the distance formula, right? So, let me go ahead and draw my x and y axis for you here. And let's say that this is 0, right? So what would this point be here? Well, x would be 0 and y would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would have 0 and 4 as my first set of coordinates. And right here, y would be 0 and x would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's say I want to use the distance formula to find the distance between these 2 points. Okay, so remember that the formula is d equal to the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Now, remember that the 2 and the 1, these subscripts, they just tell you from which set of coordinates did the points come from, right? So I could say that this is x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Now I'll go ahead and plug them in. I get d is equal to the square root of, okay, x sub 2 is 6, all right, minus 0 to the power of 2 plus y sub 2 is 0 minus 4 to the power of 2. Now remember, order of operations, we do what's in the parentheses first. So I end up with 6 to the power of 2 plus negative 4 to the power of 2. And that gives me 36 plus 16. And then that's d is equal to the square root of 52, which we know is 7.21. And again, approximately, right? Approximately. So that's how we use the distance formula. And that's 2 different ways to find the distance between 2 points. Now, obviously, if the points, are, let's say, easily read because they're right horizontal or vertical, then you can use that method too. But when you have 2 points that are diagonal from each other, definitely use the distance formula, definitely use the Pythagorean theorem to help you. All right, hope that helped you out, and I'll see you guys next time.